Oh man.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
how's everyone doing?
All right,
Welcome to
man.
Going
Okay.
Commando. So,
Dude,
All
just
right.
don't turn your camera bloody on, man.
oh, who's got their camera on? Someone?
Don't turn your camera on if you're going commando.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. Definitely not going to do that. Yep. No one wants to see that. But yeah, Commando is one of my all-time favorite movies, which it should be for everyone. And I was on Nick Weiser's show, 32 Flavors of Nick Weiser, last week, and I had some of the Commando toys out, and wanted to just cover them on my channel. But you know, I've got this in the show notes, so I'd recommend checking out Nick Weiser's panel that I was on, which was a real blast. I lost power in the beginning, but I was able to join, so that was great. So so yeah, so we've got Jed from Pop Culture Archivist, who's one of my buddies that I'm in the channel with, and also Clobberin Times
Yo, bud.
has joined us. So welcome, guys.
Hey, Pat. What's up, brother?
Pat S. What's up, buddy?
Great to see you, Pat S.
I haven't even put the thing out on YouTube. They must have got notifications this time.
Yeah, sometimes the notifications work. I
Yeah,
guess,
our
right?
notifications for our channel never works, dude. Like, I get told that all the time. Pat, hey, Pat, whenever the archivist goes live, dude, do you ever get notifications? I get told all the time that we never get any.
I see it. You mean like on just a YouTube?
Yeah, the YouTube notifications.
I see
Because
it.
Lethal said they've been doing that to him, too.
70s
Rapid, what's up, brother? No,
Yeah,
I don't think we're going to do Fortnite tonight, are we, Mark?
Well,
Are
we'll
we
see.
gonna
I can't stay up too late
Yeah.
tonight, but
We may.
we
So,
may. Yeah, maybe
yeah, we
maybe a
may.
couple missions, but I don't know. Yeah, we could
Yeah.
also stream that. I don't know if it's
What's up,
it's
brother?
gonna be worth.
Hey, 70s, dude, the Suns won. And Pat, the Suns won. So, the Suns are going into the conference the conference finals, dude. So, yeah.
So, yep. Well, I'm not a huge basketball fan, but if you're a fan, congrats. Yep.
Yeah.
But,
Dude, they
I'm
haven't
more
been
of a
in the
college
conference
basketball fan.
finals. They haven't been in the conference finals since, like, the 90s.
Well, it's nice to get back. Yep.
Yeah. The
Well,
last time they played the Bulls, and it was like the god tier power team. So,
Well, yeah, no one could beat Michael Jordan. It was pretty tough back in the day, but
piss off, 70s. You knew I played hockey. Shut the fuck up.
But yeah, I was a Yankees fan, but
he's just teasing me.
Yeah. I'm a
He
Yankees
knows.
fan, but like they won the World Series in '78, and then they were good until like '81. They lost the World Series in '81, and then it was till 1994 that they were back in. So it was a long drought, even for Yankees fans. So yeah, you appreciate it more. Like my brother-in-law was a huge Red Sox fan. And he was half joking, don't get mad at him, Red Sox fans, but he was like, it was kind of fun when we were kind of like, the guys that never won and we're always complaining or bitching and moaning about everything. And then it was, kind of something to, gripe about. He's like, now you're winning too much. I'm like, yeah, see, now you know what a Yankees fan feels like, or you don't like
Team
that first
pistol.
World Series, yeah.
Oh,
Mike, were you a
dude.
big baseball fan or?
No,
football?
down here we're such a football area. We never got any professional baseball teams down here. I mean, we do have baseball pride in LSU. They've won so many championships and they're in the thick of it right now. But I'm just a football guy, man.
LSU's won a lot.
Yeah, in baseball.
Yeah. So they're a powerhouse there.
But it was they have like at least 5 or 6 just over the past
they do.
20,
They got
30 years. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of really good people have come out of LSU. So.
Which is again, it's weird because we're such a football area.
Yeah, I know, and I thought about that because I was like, I said that to one of my other friends. I was like, isn't it weird that they all come out of there and it's not football? It's baseball.
Well, yeah, because this is SEC country. The SEC is all the best for college conferences, and we don't have we have college teams, but we don't have pro teams down here of baseball. So
yeah, I guess the closest team would be, I don't know, either Texas or Florida for you guys, right? Or Atlanta Braves or
the closest team
down Louisiana way.
Would probably be the Braves.
Braves, yeah.
But there are a lot of pro baseball fans down here. because of
Mhm.
WGN in Chicago. Has been on cable since the 70s and 80s down here. You got a lot of Cubs fans down here. I mean, Cubs freaks,
Interesting.
even though it's
Yeah.
New Orleans and even though it's Louisiana.
Because the channel was played down there. Is that
Well,
kind of like?
WGN is a Chicago
Yeah.
channel, and it goes all over the. As you know, it's on cable all over the
Yeah.
country.
Yeah, we have it over here, and that's how I used to watch the
Yeah.
Cubs games too.
Right. That's why you have a lot of Cub fans all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I
like
was
TBS.
I used to love the Cubs in the California Angels back in the day until the Diamondbacks got here. But Diamondbacks didn't get here until like 2000 something. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I used to love the Cubbies and then the California Angels back when Reggie Johnson used to play. So
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Just a football guy though.
yeah, I
TBS
know.
was all over the country, so that that's where everyone liked the Braves.
Braves,
It's that Turner
yeah,
Network.
right.
Yep. So you had a lot of Braves fan. Of course, if you go back to the 70s, everyone was either Cowboys or Steelers fan. Like I was a Cowboys fan in the
Yep.
70s.
70s you been to some Diamondbacks games? I didn't know that.
Yeah, 70s and minor league baseball is good. Yeah, minor league baseball is just so pure because the guys are all, not that the pros don't always play hard, but they're just they're not getting paid much money and they're traveling around on buses and they're really hustling and so 70s is saying and I've got a buddy who's I know through announcing football like our local football and he's announcing one of the Yankee affiliates in AAA.
Cool.
I got to make it up there to watch a game, but it's,
We have a lot of minor league teams here, but are used to.
yeah. So it's fun. Yeah, and if you're from Cape Cod area, the Cape Cod League, the baseball league, is really famous too for watching games in the summer there. So that's a lot of fun too. So you don't have it doesn't cost an arm and a leg to go to a game. So you take a family, get it.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah. Pat S. just said, it is the Astros are actually our closest. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
As a kid in the 70s, we got brought to the Astrodome, the only Major League game I've ever been to, and Hank Aaron was playing for the Braves. He was actually there.
Wow.
Toward the end of his career. Only time I've ever been to a
great.
Major League game.
Well, I used to love the spring training out here in Phoenix because everybody would come out here. Like my grandfather used to take me to all the baseball games out here when I was younger. And there's a bunch of the spring training teams that used to come out. Cubbies are one of them. That's the reason why I used to like the Cubbies, because the Cubbies would come out here and a bunch of other teams. So I got to meet a bunch of people because my grandfather knew a bunch of people. So I got their autographs and all this other stuff. So,
well, yeah, it's fun. And then, of course, back in the day, too, the players were more accessible and easier
they
to
were
get
super nice. Well, a couple of them were assholes.
Yeah, but I mean, everyone wasn't after them to sell stuff on eBay.
Jose Gonzalez was kind of a dick. So,
Yeah. No, but today they're probably where, like, everyone just like.
But
reselling stuff
Reggie Jackson was super nice. He signed my California Angels because the Angels used to do spring training out here. I don't know if they still do because I don't follow them. But when Reggie Jackson was here, I went to a couple games with Reggie Jackson, the Jose Gonzalez, and a bunch of these other guys. So
yeah, no, it's fun, and especially when you're a younger kid. I was like, Dad, baseball players get paid. Like when you're 8 years old, you're like, but I would play baseball for free if I could play for the Yankees. Well,
I wanted to be in some kind of sports until I hurt my knee, and then I was like, okay, I want to become an astronaut, and then family issues threw that out the wall. So I was
plus, got to be an astronaut. You got to have perfect vision. You got to have
everything
perfect.
No, it was. I had some health issues that came up and went down the line, so I couldn't be an astronaut. I had the astronaut handbook. I studied all that. I knew that stuff down pat.
I hope you drank Tang every day for breakfast.
I did. I had Tang. I even got to go to a space camp that was out here.
Oh yeah, there's a space camp. Yeah, I've got some friends.
There was a space camp. There was a space camp out here, and I got to go to space camp when I was little too.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, no,
it was awesome, dude.
Yep. But so why don't we? I was going to show the. Oh, hell yeah.
New bomb.
What's up, brother?
So I was going to show the trailer. I'm not monetized, so I think I'm okay. I'll put that review thing on.
Well, put the review thing.
I'll put the thing on. Yep.
Yeah, put it up.
Well, they give me a home team. I refuse to watch Watch MLB. I got another baseball story, especially since my birthday coming up on Thursday. So my dad was a foreigner, as we say. So he took me to it was said, well, for your birthday, I think I was 10 or 11 or something, pretty young. It's like, I'm going to take you to a baseball game. And he knew nothing about sports. Like, he loved like motorcycle racing and, football/soccer, but he hated going to games. Like, he would tell me, like, his uncle would say, we're going to go to see the big, football, well, over there, soccer, football match and, the stadium. Mm-hmm. He's like, I don't want to go. I'd rather just play sports. Why would I want to watch a bunch of guys running around kicking a ball? It's like, I want to do it myself. So he actually raced motorcycles over in Europe for, as a cafe racer, not, professionally, but, like club racing. And, so he loves sports and skiing. Yep. What's up?
You didn't tweet out the stream, did you?
I might not have. Mike
I'll do it. I'll do it.
I do.
Yep. I probably forgot.
Do it again now. Do it again.
That's okay.
Okay, I will.
So what my dad did, he didn't know anything about sports, like I said. So he got me I was a huge Yankees fan. So he got me tickets to the Mets game for my birthday. So he's like, Mark, on Saturday I'm taking you to see the Mets for your birthday. It was just me and him, and plus, we'd started the business, so didn't have a ton of money to, even though the games weren't that expensive, but it was a luxury to go to a baseball game. I'm like, but Dad, I'm a Yankees fan. And he's like, yeah, but it's baseball. What's the difference? So I was trying to tell him, yeah, if you're, but I still remember going, and we sat in the left field, like 5 rows back behind the wall, and almost caught a home run. I have like a souvenir program from the day, and like this trivia book I still have. It's all beaten up, but it was a fun day. So actually, it made a better story, because I always tell that story about how he took me to the Mets game. The Mets, it was years. I'm like, come on, Dad, tell me the Mets were cheaper to go to than the Yankees, probably, right? Because the Yankees were winning.
Of course. It seems like I've always wondered about that. How New York fans choose their loyalties. If you're, for example, how do you become either a Jets or a Giants fan or a Mets or a Yankees fan? How you choose that. I've talked to New Yorkers about it. They've never explained it to me adequately either.
Well, I think mostly I'm guessing it's mostly family. Like if your mom or dad, was a fan of the team. And then I think a lot of the Dodgers fans that, when the team went to California, were kind of orphan fans, and maybe they would root for the Yankees, but deep down, like my mom was a Dodgers fan, so I'm guessing like when the Mets started in '69, yeah, so they would switch to the Mets, or like just screw the establishment. I'm going with the Mets. When I think a lot of it was TV, like my roommate in college was from I'm in Connecticut, so he was I'm in the the New York area, like considered a suburb of Connecticut. And I'm like, when I met him, I'm like, cool. The first thing I was like back then was cassettes. I'm like, he was out with with his parents. I'm like, oh crap, I got to check his music, make sure he doesn't like some crappy music. I put, and it's all like classic rock, Led Zeppelin, Van Halen, The Doors. He liked Night Ranger, but that's okay. But I was like, cool. And then we came like, well, like, who's your favorite Yankee player? Basically, he's like, Yankees. Fuck the Yankees. I'm a Red Sox fan. I'm like, how could you be a Red Sox fan? Like, everyone in Connecticut a Yankees fan. He's like, haven't you left Fairfield County? So it was, because all the TV. So back then there was no cable. So if you're within 45 miles or 50 miles in New York, you got all the New York teams. If you were outside that area, you got all the Red Sox games. So yeah, so I think that's how it goes. Yeah.
Well, sports allegiances have always interested me, because every time I look, if I bump into somebody wearing, colors from whatever team is, especially if it's far away from where that team is, I'll ask them, so are you from, fill in the blank where it happens to be.
Yep.
And so often, depending upon the team, like if it's the 49ers, so you from out there? No, I just like them. Oh, okay. You were a bandwagon jumper because of Montana and the 49ers of the 80s. There's no way you were a fan of them before him. Or, or Cowboys. People are Cowboys fans all over the place that aren't from there.
I was born a Cowboys fan.
Well, yeah,
so, because we didn't have no team out here, though, until like the 90s. So the reason why these things formed, though, is if
part of what you're talking about, how you didn't have a team there.
Yeah.
If you either didn't have a team in the area or your team wasn't very good, and some people at younger ages will glom on to becoming a fan of the bigger teams, the popular, like how this America's team stuff. Look, me, I'm a Saints fan through and through, but in the 70s, because I loved pro football so much, we were always out of the playoffs by October. But I love this Tom Landry and the Staubach Cowboys, so they were my second team for at least I could someone to root for during the playoffs. And there was no gray area. You either loved the Steelers or the Cowboys. You hated the other.
I hated the Steelers.
I hated the Squealers. They are the greatest.
I hated them.
They probably are the greatest dynasty in all of football history, in real football history. To hell with the Patriots. But,
the Patriots can go stick it up their ass. So,
New Englanders love the Patriots, but I'm a Giants fan, so I'm in that New York area, so you're near New York. So, but that 70s rock fan saying Buffalo is a very underrated city. Yeah, no, Buffalo is a nice city. I got friends up that way, and of course they root for the Buffalo teams, and it's like people forget there's there's actually a Buffalo Sabres hockey team. It's like the Rangers and the Islanders.
Right.
And,
but we're not going to make fun of the Bills for losing 4 straight Super Bowls. We promise.
Yeah, 4 straight in a row Super Bowls. Let's add that. Okay.
But imagine
they got to the Super Bowl 4 years in a row and they couldn't get it done.
Scott Norwood. No, I'm sorry, that's not nice. I gotta feel. But can you imagine being that guy?
God.
Oh yeah,
it's like history.
Yeah.
Bill Buckner or somebody like that makes one of the most famous sports blunders that cost your team a championship. Like he's never. I don't know what that guy's doing right now. You imagine walking around.
Yeah, he's actually had a redemption in here because I think people realize that he shouldn't have been out in the field because he had no knees left. I mean, he was just he couldn't field, and then also there was I agree, but the people kind of made their peace with him, and there were errors in the game, and there's a wild pitch, and
Buckner, you mean?
The Buckner.
That was terrible.
He should have been gone a while.
But Scott Norwood, by the way, you know what? Hey, Bill should have won that game without him. I mean, yes, he shanked the kick wide right. That if you say wide right to that guy, he'll probably punch you.
Yeah.
There are a lot of the players say, well, look, we should have. We're the most explosive offense in football, and we couldn't score.
And then that's what's funny because Bill Buckner came to the Diamondbacks over here. So and then they won the championship. So.
That's right. 2 straight Super Bowls. But they weren't even in those games. They should have won that one against the Giants, to be honest, dude.
Yeah. That and I remember watching that game, and I was like, "Come on, guys, you should have won this." That was it.
Still, getting the 4 in a row ain't easy. So you can rag on them.
Yeah, that's amazing to get
unbelievable.
Get to 4 in a row. I mean, that's just unbelievable.
Just got blown out.
Has anyone ever been to 4 in a row?
No.
When the Steelers won, didn't the Steelers win 3 in a row? Or I'm trying.
They won 4 in the 70s, but no one ever won.
And the Cowboys, they would have 3-peated if they wouldn't have changed the team and Landry, not Landry, if Jones wouldn't have got an ego and fired Jimmy, that's because they got into a fight. If they wouldn't have gotten in a fight, they would have done a 3-peat. I guarantee you.
Well. There's been a team a couple teams have got 2 in a row.
Yeah.
And a couple of teams have been there 3 times in a row, only to lose the 3rd time or something, or the first time or whatever.
Because the Cowboys did that 2-peat right there. So, back.
Remember the 49ers were trying the 3-peat. They didn't get to do it. The Cowboys didn't do it. Actually, the Dolphins didn't do it because they lost their first one, then won 2.
Well, the reason why they didn't do that 3-peat is because, Jerry
Jones is an idiot. That's why
Jerry screwed the whole team up and they're still recovering up until this day because of the bullshit that Jerry did. They
had some great teams like that.
Al Davis Park too.
That game that Emmitt Smith played against the Giants with one arm to get to the playoffs. I mean, that was unbelievable. I mean, just incredible. Incredible. You gotta tip your hat to him as much as I hated
Barry Switzerland
losing.
Barry Switzerland. Barry Switzer won. He inherited one with Jimmy Johnson's team. That's all.
Yeah.
Hey, let's not insult the Swiss here. I'm have dual citizenship for Switzerland, so that's okay. But
Actually, they kind of screwed up that championship game where they would have got to a third one against
Yeah.
was it 49ers.
If they would have not fired him, they would have repeated, and then everybody just left after they fired Jimmy. Everybody's like, yeah, see ya. So
yeah,
Yes,
Swiss
sir.
have never lost a war, so
yeah. No, shut up, Mark.
that's true. Yeah, no,
Great
they're
nights.
fierce warriors. Yeah.
Pat S, dude, you singing my song. Sports hatred is the most pure and wonderful hatred there is. And there's nobody Saints fans hates more than the Falcons. I mean, to a psychotic degree. And they, all you have to do to traumatize a Falcons fan is do a little math. Say 28-3.
Uh-huh.
And you know why?
Oh, I
score,
love watching that Falcons game.
Because that's the one time I love the Patriots.
Mhm.
Because the Falcons were winning that Super Bowl 28-3 in the fourth quarter and blew it.
Yep.
It's so
No,
fantastic.
I still can't to this day believe they lost to that big of a lead.
It's unprecedented. It was a 25-point lead. That didn't happen.
That didn't. I was there sitting there. And I was like, "What is going on? Did they become like deaf, dumb, and blind and stupid somewhere along the way?"
Everybody was leaving the Super Bowl party I was at, and I said,
Yeah,
I was just
people were
too lazy
leaving.
to leave it. And then I was like, wait a minute, huh?
Yeah, and then I was like, because I left, and then my nephew yelled, and he's like, "Dude, Uncle Jay, you'll know." I was like,
Look at this.
"They just scored a touchdown." I was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then we went back in there, and they came back, and I was just like, "Holy
Unbelievable.
shit!"
Oh, dude, that's almost as good as if we had won that Super Bowl that year.
Yeah,
That was like almost. That's how much we hate the Falcons. And by the
I
way,
don't like the Falcons either.
What was this Pat Esmond, the Saints kicker? He had the record for the longest kick for
it was a 63-yarder. It was Tom Dempsey. I used
Dempsey,
to know him. He lived in New Orleans. I had that autographed picture of him kicking that one against the Lions in '71 or whatever it was in Tulane Stadium, which was not even on TV here because we had such lousy ratings. But yeah, Tom Dempsey passed away.
Okay, yeah. No, that was a classic. And what's the longest field goal now?
Well, it got passed later, but you got to put an asterisk by it. Was it Jason Elam or whoever that guy was? Was in the 64-yarder in Denver?
Oh, because the altitude, right?
Because of the altitude.
Denver. So yeah.
Yeah, let me look.
think it was
Google
Jason-
longest
was it Jason
NFL.
Elam?
Yeah,
field
64
goal.
yards, New Bomb. Yeah,
It was a 64-yarder.
you have 64.
Matt Prater, 64.
Matt Prater. Oh, Neelam, he was gone. Matt who? Prater?
Matt Prater. Yep.
Was Prater? Well, that's Denver, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, that's a big event. Was it at home? I'm assuming it was at home too, right? Yeah.
It was with it was the Broncos, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
and it was
wasn't
because of
Bronco.
the wind and altitude.
It's totally the altitude.
Yeah, it's a wind too. That wind helped.
Wow, I was thinking Jason Elam. Jason Elam was a kicker for them for a long time. I don't even remember. I barely remember Matt Prater. But yes, that was BS, boys. Still Tom Dempsey.
Yeah, let me share that screen here.
Because no one's even going to try that kind of field goal unless there's nothing
Make
going
sure
on.
you put the thing.
Yeah, I
up,
put their
Mark.
thing up. Yep. So let's share that. Yeah.
Oh, you need to make one for you where it says what we have on the other.
Yeah,
thing.
that's what I did. Yep. So.
Oh, you
Well, I
got it?
don't-
Yeah.
no,
so
you
repeat-
only have for review purposes.
watching-
Yeah. Oh, I got to add the
don't-
other thing, but
Yeah,
that's
you got to add the other stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I was watching this one. This was again. They were so down; they needed some points, and you let them try. I mean, they wouldn't let you try that in any other stadium.
No,
coach
he
would do
wouldn't.
that.
And I was just like, "Oh, come on!" I was like, and I even saw the win. I was like, "This is bullshit. He's gonna make that."
I was pissed.
I was like, "Oh, this is some bullshit. He's gonna make that because I saw the win. I knew he was gonna make that."
Wow.
I saw the win. I was like, "That's."
Yeah.
And my friend that was sitting next to me, he's
He
like,
made it.
"He's
God
not gonna."
bless him.
My friend was like, "He's not gonna make that." I was like, "Bullshit. He's making that shit." And my friend was like, "I will bet you $20." I was like, "Okay, boom. I got $20 right
I bet you-
there."
Well,
I bet
you're in the
he
right
couldn't
place
even-
at the right time.
He couldn't have even made that in a dome.
No. In a dome, he would have fucking missed that by a mile. So
Morton Anderson for the Saints knocked the 60-yarder once in the dome. But
yeah.
But he was of course a Hall of Fame kicker.
So yeah, no.
Matt Prater was poo poo.
Yeah, yeah, he was.
But Just the Normie's here, so hail Just the Normie.
Hey, Normie, what's up, brother?
And Pat has asked me, I know anyone with a cardiology MD connection in the NYC area, like an old classmate of a client. I'm not sure where. Hopefully you don't need a cardiologist, but
I do. Where?
An NYC area. Yep. I'm not sure what that. No anyone with a cardiology MD connection in the NYC area.
I hope it's not anything like bad, Pat.
Yeah. Well, I do know a couple of people, but hopefully it's just trying to see if you know someone. Yep.
Yeah, we don't want anything happen to you. So.
Yeah, but he's not even near there unless he's up there now.
Maybe a friend or something. Yeah.
So for Bird no, he's for Bird and Prey 5.
Oh,
because
okay.
Jeremy and Gary and them are all trying to help him too, because he has like some Gary said something about it on Friday Night Tights too, and Gary's trying to help too. So we all need to have our prayers for Bird of Prey 5.
I didn't hear what he had a heart attack.
He's been in bad shape for a while.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's something happened, so I'm just like, everybody pray for that brother. So
it's tough to hear. Yep.
Yeah.
So here, I was gonna play. I'm gonna play the Commando trailer. Get in the mood. We'll go over some of these figures here. We've been having sports fun, but here let's.
I need to watch this again.
Oh, that's such a good movie. All right, so I don't. I guess I got this. This is for you purposes only. 20th Century Fox, all rights reserved. But let's have fun with this.
No, you need to add that shit underneath.
Yeah, that's all right. But
do you want me to send that to you?
No, that's okay. Yep, I'll just keep turning the sound on.
Okay.
Oh, I got to turn the. I don't think I shared the audio, did I? Let's see. Let me.
Look at that.
Make sure.
Yeah, share. It's okay to share. It's a trailer, so we should be okay. It's not like you're showing the movie.
As long as there's no songs in it.
Yeah.
My old cutlass.
And they took the only thing he would kill for. If he wants your kid back, then you gotta cooperate, right?
No.
I like how they're playing that 48 Hours music. This was Walter Hill.
Somewhere, somehow, someone's gonna pay.
So I always contrast this movie to Taken, right? So who would you rather have saving you, Liam Neeson or Arnold Schwarzenegger, right?
Oh, dude, he's Schwarzenegger because he's invincible. I mean, at least Brian Mills has to work for
Normie, that was a while ago. Is that today or was that a while ago? Because
oh no, that was new. That was new. Another one. That was another one that just happened a few days ago, I think.
Yeah, that was a few days ago, wasn't it? Because I heard EA got hit, and I was like, serves them right. They've been assholes to the fans. Yeah, it was a few days ago, dude.
I kill you last.
Yeah.
Alive.
Do I come to get you?
Man, that guy's got it. Bad luck, dude.
Yeah, I know.
He got killed in the Warriors and this.
Do you think that he's going to give us any problem?
This guy's going to get executed.
You do exactly as he's told.
I have a one-man army.
That's why I'm going to kill you last.
Dude, I love when he had that. He's like,
Don't disturb my friend. He's dead tired. What are you doing?
Helping you get her back.
Wait on,
You're
John.
going to promise to kill you last?
We're going to show you every plate in the movie.
yeah, whatever happened to her, Mike? You don't see
I don't
her
know.
anymore.
I
She was
googled
in a
her.
ton of
Not much.
movies.
She does some TV and stuff. Yep.
Okay.
But
Tommy Chong's daughter, right?
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah, that's Tony Jong's daughter. You go back there and lay down.
She
He
was in,
got wild again.
I love.
She was in Quest for Fire and Soul
Yeah,
Man.
she was. Soul Man and a bunch of other stuff.
So yeah.
Those are the only ones I can think of.
70s rock fan. Arnold Commando. I have a particular set of weapons. He's got like every weapon, right? Yeah.
Now, Arnie probably couldn't have been able to do all that detective work that Brian Mills did.
Yeah.
find his daughter. That wasn't. He'd have just blown the whole city up.
If it's a mission no man can survive, he's the man for the job. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Commando.
Let's party.
I love that they
Eric
use
K, hail, brother. What's up?
Okay. I love that they use that using that 48 Hours music by James Horner because Walter Hill directed this and that, I believe. I think Walter Hill directed this, didn't he?
Let me check. Yeah, I
think it was.
Eric K, the wrench of all wrenches. Yeah.
Because 48 Hours is one of the greatest movies ever. That music by James Horner, they used it for a lot of different stuff. I think Horner did the soundtrack for this, and he just rehashed a lot of his music from 48 Hours.
Didn't they use that some in let me see, 48 Hours, and there was a couple other movies. I don't remember what they were.
Well, Horner used to do that all the time. Look, is Trek 2 soundtrack? He did change a little bit.
Yeah, he did.
3.
He used that in there too.
There's stuff in Aliens, Cameron's Aliens. I mean, you see these. There's a scene when the car's running away from all the different aliens, and you hear Klingon music from Star Trek 3. James Horner. I love Horner, but.
Yeah, Horner's fantastic. Yeah, so it's got Schwarzenegger, Alyssa Milano is running for Congress now.
Directed by Mark L. Lester. Gotcha. Okay.
Mark L. Lester.
Also Walter Hill.
Roller
Walter
Boogie.
What's up,
Gorilla
Nick?
from Class of '84. Yep.
Nick.
And Steve Mitchum. How's Maddie? How's Maddie, Steve?
What's up, buddy?
Hey guys, Nick, Never Enough Commando.
I know, Nick. What's up, brother?
we got to keep going Commando. Yeah, so
What
it was
is he? He's
shouting
dead
at
tired.
the panel we had. Yeah, so I was going to show. I'm showing some of the toys and going over the toys again because you can never have too many toys or Commando. So
were there that many toys too?
There weren't that many toys, but I found an act. I have a couple of the toys, and one of them from when the movie came out. So there's a line that's totally hysterical. So, but let's see. It got so James Horner, 25th grossing overall movie, but it's a cult classic.
But it was the 7th highest rated gross in our film of '85 worldwide.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's huge. In '85, that was huge.
Time Runner.
Yeah,
Time Runner.
Chong was married to C. Thomas Howell.
Yeah. Oh, I remember that. Yeah,
he was in
younger.
Soul Man. Okay.
The Hitcher. Oh, he was so good in if you haven't seen The Hitcher, and Nick, that's another idea for from your panel, 80s panel, is watching the original Hitcher. If you've seen that or haven't seen that movie scared the crap out of me, and it's a good thriller. So the original Hitcher is just
dude. Really, Nick, I want to be on that panel for Over the Top for Tuesday. I fucking love that movie, dude.
I'm gonna arm wrestle Jed to see who gets to go on.
Yeah, me and Nick. Let's go, brother. Ooh.
Nicholas, Steve Mitchum, Eric K. What's up, friend?
The Hitcher is I think I know. Is a wicked good movie. Yep.
Over the Top this Hitcher Tuesday, is a good movie. Yeah.
Over the Top. Are you guys serious?
Dude, Over the Top's awesome, man.
You're really going to be talking about Over the Top?
Yeah, Over the Top is freaking awesome.
Really, Nicholas? Nick, man. I'm just kidding.
So we got. Gosh, she was in Color Purple, Soul Man, which you couldn't make today. Oh, that's probably where she met C. Thomas Howell, maybe.
Yeah.
The Squeeze, yeah.
But see, after that, I don't see a lot of stuff.
Rude Awakening.
Dude, and she was in the Corsican Brothers, too, which was hilarious.
She was on Amazon, huh?
Yeah.
Time Runner, what?
Amazon.
Tales from the Dark Side, yeah.
She's been in a lot of stuff, though.
Crying Freeman?
Yeah.
Some of these I don't recognize a lot of these, but no, but she's been in
Boulevard.
A lot of them I don't recognize.
Shorts, yeah. Let's see TV, what she's done.
Yeah.
Highlander series, one episode.
Yeah, I remember she was in Highlander. She did some stuff.
Lou Grant.
Dad Man, thank you for coming, brother.
Yep, Dad Man. Appreciate you showing up, and have a great day tomorrow. And
be good,
catch the rest of the stream after. You can see we'll get into the toys. We had fun talking sports in the beginning.
Yeah.
So we appreciate you being here. Yep, and say hi to Mrs. Dadman. Yep. Cheers, French fries. Oh, that's bad if you've seen the movie.
Dude, she was in Not That's So Raymond. Oh, you can't stay. You don't want to wait, Maddie. Okay.
Yep, no worries.
Thank you for
I'll see
coming,
Mitch. Yep,
Steve.
yep,
Thank you
glad
for
you're here.
coming.
Yep.
So, yeah, brother. Good to see you, buddy.
Take care. Yep, catch you soon. So let's see. I've got watch that trailer. So here, why don't I switch the camera to the good old? Let's change my camera to the desk here. We can see Spidey going. Let's see, share. Oh, let's see. Let me turn that camera on. Start cam.
Dude, 350? Good grief.
Oh yeah, some of them gone way up.
Dude, I have was that the official one?
Well,
I have a Commando figure, but I don't know if they're.
Well, I'll show you. I have. We'll show you all the. We'll do all things Commando figures tonight. Yep. So so here we go. So here's the only Hot Toys that I own. Hot toy, I should say, since it's singular. RMB would not be happy because I only own one, right?
He's like, Hot Toys. It's not called Hot Toy.
Hot Toys. Yep. I have one Hot Toys. How does that work, right?
Hot Toy.
So my buddy Kevin, who's actually he's got a comic book coming out called Patriot One on Kickstarter. I'm going to have him on the panel maybe this week or next week to talk about his comic. But
Why are you zooming into his crotch? Don't.
I'm not in his. And so Kevin called me one day. He's like, Mark. He's like, he knew how much I loved the movie, and he worked with the local comic book shop, which is how I met him. He's a great guy, and he's like, they're doing a Commando Hot Toy. I'm like, damn it, you just cost me $250. I'm like, there's no way in hell I was not going to buy this figure. You know, when there's like certain things you have to have. And Mrs. D was like, what's this $50 charge for something hot on the credit card?
Oh, wait, she thought you were doing something.
No, but she was like, what is this for? I'm like, oh, it's for a present for someone. Yeah, I was like, then I finally told her, you can't, but like,
he's
so
like,
I mean, the face sculpt is amazing on this. You got the Law Rock,
that's
quad
awesome.
rocket.
Did they 3D sculpt them or something?
Yeah, I mean, that's just so amazing that. So I'll go in and show close up on what they have, but I mean, just if you zoom in, like the detail, this camera's not super high res, but it's not.
But
I mean, look at the bullets.
See how awesome it looks, man.
You got the shotgun shells there, you got the grenades, you got the knife, you got the two knives in the back. The only thing that broke was one of the straps broke.
How long ago did you get that one, man?
This was 20. I'm going to look it up. I think it was 207, maybe 2007. I got to check it. Check it out. But
that long ago?
Yeah, I'll Google it and see what how long ago it was. But every little detail, it's got like everything's written on here. He's got shoelaces on the boots. That's what's so awesome about these figures.
Amazing.
It's obviously cloth and you've got the weapons and. Everything is there. So let me spin Arnie around. But here, just the head sculpt. It looks like. Doesn't that look like him? I mean,
Well, did you see what Eric K said?
Yeah.
Arnold, is that a grenade in your pants? Are you happy to see us all?
Right. So it's. But it's just So if you spin, I'll spin him around. Yeah, he's even got the cut on his head that he got. Like I guess one bullet bounced off his head, probably, right? Because
I think it went to the side, and then he got that scrape.
That's like his only injury.
Yeah, it is. Throughout the whole movie, he goes and kills 100-some people, and he just gets one scratch on his head.
They even have a zipper in here. I guess you could open the hood. Of course, I'm never gonna do it, but the hood. I lost my focus. See, Raquel. If Raquel's watching, I have my duster. See. Oh,
nice.
You need to have one of those automatic dusters so she don't bust your ass.
Yeah. But it's true. We got these guys. It's tough to keep them. You want to keep them clean and not, so but it can really get messed up if you. Don't clean them and dust them once in a while. I mean, we joke about it, but
he don't want. He keeps everything clean because whenever he shows anything, Raquel gonna bust his balls.
Well, she's right. Now I got that Enterprise phone on my desk all cleaned up. So here's the two throwing.
Wow.
Well, two throwing knives here. So let me zoom in on that.
Let me see
And
that.
I think that's a
machete
monster.
sword thingy.
Yeah, he's got K-bars.
Dude.
So I think that's the one thing that broke was the strap that came off on that side. Or
Oh, okay.
so I gotta check. I gotta look at the box to see. I'll show the box, but then he's got the two K-bars or knives here, and then he's got his shotgun. And I think that's one of the scenes. He takes the two knives out the back and throws the two knives. And he's also got that other knife that's got the spring-loaded setting on it. Yeah, those aren't grenades. Those are.
Give me your shoes, your clothes, and your glasses.
Yeah. I mean, look at the detail on the shotgun. I mean, it looks, like a real mini.
Dude, it does. It looks
Little
pretty
mini shotgun.
sweet.
And then let's zoom in on his. Can we zoom in on his watch? Let's see how close I can get on his. Oh, we lost the.
That watch even looks pretty realistic.
Yeah. If I zoom back out. It's grabbing the
The
focus.
detail that they do in all this.
Yeah, here's. Well, that's pretty good, actually.
Eric,
Yeah, look at the time.
this green brat is gonna kick your ass. I eat green berets for breakfast.
Yeah. But that's what you appreciate about these guys. It's just
Yeah.
do this.
Well, hot toys are so worth it, but they're so expensive.
Yeah. So here's
good night, Normie.
Take care, Normie. So where's the? Yeah, he's got. Of course, I think that's a 1911. And then you look. Yeah, you've even got the details on the the missile launcher.
On the straps,
the painting,
and everything, dude. The gun, the holster.
The straps. I think those straps go forward and go through his legs and go. I think they attach.
Yeah.
I think they attach to those clips here, but I think I just left them. I left them off because I was worried about them breaking or something. So.
Yeah.
But then here, I'll take the K-bar out. So here's.
Dude, even the side pockets. Look at that.
Oh yeah, they did such a nice job. Yeah. So here's the. We grab that K-bar out. That's made in upstate New York, actually.
Hey, Pat said, son, he goes, I was born in 77, so I don't know if you guys did this, but playing Army was huge in Metro New Orleans. We had tons of toy guns and old vet fatigues so that we dug foxholes in the woods, empty lot with trees.
Oh yeah, we definitely played a lot of.
Yeah, I played
Army.
Army too. Yeah, I played Army too when I was little. So
Hold it out.
I used to wear fatigues all the time when I was younger. Yeah.
So that's. I mean, just that. I mean, I have a K-bar, and that looks. I mean, of course, it's not exact, but it's pretty damn close. I mean, it's everything is.
Dude, the
clean.
detail
I mean,
even on
handle.
that knife, dude.
Yeah, the handle, the ridges on the top.
Yeah.
It's all. If you get a cheap toy, they're not going to be. Not going to be like that. Yep. So,
That's 70s. That sounds like the plot of the movie Southern Comfort.
And then you even got the little, the pocket knife on top.
Powers
of that.
Booth.
Powers Booth.
Well, New Bomb before, and all the moms in the 80s went, oh no, the guns look too real. And they had to put that orange tip on the end of them. I remember this when they put the orange tip on the guns. So they had to put the orange tip on so it wouldn't look like real guns. Because the guns that you got when we were kids, they look like real guns that you played with that were BB guns and like water guns and stuff. So
yeah, I had an M16 water gun that looked,
yeah, I had an M16 water gun and a shotgun water gun too. I had it with me like one day when I went into the store and people started freaking out. Like I had it because I had it in the car and I was like squirting my grandfather and people started freaking out because I started squirting. They thought I was going to shoot my grandfather. And I was just like, and that's part of the reason why they put the orange tips on the end of them. Because they thought a little kid.
I don't
Yeah,
blame
they thought they had a little kid had an Uzi and shit. So
well, look here, this Uzi looks pretty damn good. I mean,
yeah, it does.
Nice
Look at the detail on that shit.
That's small. That's small. I mean, so.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, Toxic
TMF.
Man Flu, what up, brother?
We are stunning and brave.
Yeah.
TMF.
Yeah.
Well, the actually, there's the. I'm seeing if the. Wow, it actually opened.
Yeah, I remember
Here, look,
there
it
were some
opens- it
kids.
opens up,
There were
look.
some kids in my town that got shot.
Opens up actually.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So
Okay.
I know that one to be true. So
Well, yeah, we used to war game. We call it war gaming. We war game all
Yeah.
the time with friends, and then a couple of times we like then the parents would tell the cops like we were what we're doing, but this was in the early '80s or '70s. So
Yeah.
no one got freaked out, but if we had guns that looked real. They were wood, but they looked real. So
yeah.
it was pretty. God forbid, you had a fake gun or something, and then so. And my friend
Oh
was a
yeah, because
woodworker,
I
yeah.
got stopped by the cops a few times
Yeah.
because they thought it was a real gun.
Yeah,
So.
so and now he just can't screw around.
Yeah, he can't screw around. Like I remember when like I just had all these little fake guns, and like I said, they thought I was. The security came out, and they're like, "What is this kid got an Uzi?" I was like, "It's a water pistol."
Yeah, well, that's what it said. No, yeah.
And I shot the security, and he's like, "Oh,
You
okay."
got him wet, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I got him wet. I shot him at the supermarket.
So here's the box. Of course, even the box is awesome to look at on this thing. So let me zoom.
Oh, new bomb. That's awesome, dude. And they had did you had the side strap with the refillable clips, or did you have the belt with the refillable clips? Because I had the side strap, and then I had the little belt for him too. So
Yeah, Stream Elements is everywhere. Yep. So yeah, the Mac 10. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, and I had the sharp. If you guys remember Sharper Image, had the M16 water gun, and then I lent it to a buddy in college, and he never gave it. I lent him for like a play.
Oh, dude.
I'm like, oh, his name was Ogre. I'm like, Ogre, I want that back.
Ogre.
He's like, dude,
Ogre. Nerds.
I made him give me like a case of beer or something for it. He's like, where's my water gun? Where's my M16?
He never gave it back.
He was a good guy. Just I think either someone stole it or it was for a play where they were using it for like the play at college. So
Man, that box is awesome, dude.
So they got great artwork. So I keep this box in a separate box. This is the joke. Don't even look at it. Don't even touch. Don't even touch it. Yeah, don't touch it. Don't even look at it.
Don't get your fingerprints on it.
Yeah, I gotta. So
New
Hot
Bomb, I
Toys.
did that. New Bomb, I did that too. I had my clips taped together too.
Even the box is badass. Yeah.
Yeah, the box is badass, dude.
Cast
you need
and
to go-
crew. So
You need to get
Is
those
this who made-
fingerprints
is this
off
who-
of it.
yeah, I gotta wipe that down tonight.
Yeah. Raquel gonna bust your ass with fingerprints.
Yeah, so these guys should get credit. I mean, they're amazing. Yeah, so it takes a lot of work to make something like this. So Head Sculpt. I don't want to try to pronounce his name because I might say it wrong, but got incredible work in painting and painting controllers, sculptors. Yep, I like this. I like this that they give people credit that did this. Yep. So Hot Toys Limited.
Yeah.
I'll Google it to see what year it is. Yep. So
70
they're
said
out of
there's
Hong
some
Kong.
suspicious stains on there.
I think TMF is referencing Revenge of the Nerds, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, TMF, one of my good buddies, his dad was worked on that movie as assistant director. So I'm like, Chris, do you have any of those pie pictures left? Of course, that movie would be totally canceled today.
Oh yeah,
But,
you couldn't do Revenge of the Nerds today, dude. Like, especially that second movie was worse than the first. Me and Mike were talking about that on the stream. Me and Mike were said that second movie would even get more canceled than the first one.
I never saw the second one, no, but the first one has already been attacked by a lot of people.
Oh God, yeah.
That second one is just, it's worse than the first one was.
Same
They
thing as
just-
16. Was it 16 Candles? Has been canceled now. Molly Ringwald.
Yeah.
So, this is 2015.
Canadian Spider-Man,
2015.
what's up, brother?
Hell, Canadian Spider-Man.
Hey,
Glad you swung in. Yep, great to see you. Yep.
hey, Spider-Man, what's up, buddy?
All the cool kids are here. Yep.
I found you.
Where? I mean, oh, yeah.
Of course. I tweeted it out so all the cool kids can get over here.
This product is suitable for ages 15 and up. Yep. Keep this product away from fire, heat, or any place with high temperature to avoid deformation. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so the box is and this picture of Arnie is just
I know.
it's just
Well,
it's great.
I will say something about the mass sex scene. She knew that was him because he was smaller, so she knew that was him. She knew that wasn't. She knew that was Lewis.
But either way, that movie would not happen today, no matter what. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't even show any. They don't even show nudity in movies today. Anymore.
Yeah.
You know.
Wait, what was it? What was it? Like Toxic Man Flu. I read the Cantonese. That second line said, "Not to be used as a sexual aid."
So let's open the box. See what treasures lie within.
Oh, you had to look to find? Okay. Oh, you're not on Twitter? Wait, are you on Facebook? You got to add me on Facebook if you're on there, and then we post on there too. So Molly
somewhere,
Ringwald.
somehow, someone's going to pay. So this is so cool the way they do the box. Let me zoom out.
Parlor's not a thing anymore, is it?
I think it came back, but I haven't been on there.
I haven't been on there either.
I used to.
Yeah, add me on there, and I can hit you up and let you know when the streams are happening. Okay, Canadian Spider-Man.
So here's his
post on there.
army satchels here for explosives and Bennett's balls, and I mean you can even see the font is right, looks right to me.
Oh, these came with the
that came with the figure, yeah. So those are I just never took them out, put them in.
Those look super nice, dude.
Yeah,
the detail on that is just.
So then you have, you've got the box, and they have this other cover that, so everything is like first class. So they have that.
Yeah.
That cover comes off and it fits. They even got the edges, so it just doesn't sit. They actually made it so it like fits in the box and it all goes together. So let me show you what's in here. So there's stuff that I've never taken out, but yeah.
The Canadian Spider-Man is Jed TESD Toad like my other stuff, so I can add you so when the streams come up, when we do something like this, yeah. So go ahead, Mark.
So yeah, so here's the inner box.
Fuck off, Pat.
So you got the claymores and detonators, another K bar, and then you've got alternate hands. No jokes here, TMF, about the hands.
Too late.
And you've got, so depending on what weapons you're holding, you can change the hands. So let me, I don't think open this up that often. Let's
just look up the name Jed TESD Toad on Facebook, okay? Canadian Spider-Man.
Let's get these claymores out. Come on. There we go. But everything is like perfect, like the box.
Yeah.
Together with the top perfectly. There we go. Here's. So you've got front towards enemy, of course. Let's see how to hold that. Yep.
No problem, brother.
Nice Canadian Spider-Man. Yep.
Dude, that mine looks. Look at the detail.
Yeah, I gotta take everything out and put it on the.
I always thought K9 would make a good companion for John Matrix.
Yeah, right?
There we go.
I better get master.
K9, blow that shit up. That's a 24/7.
Oh, Eric, you did? You sent Gary a Spider-Man with all different hands and stuff? That's awesome, brother. It'd be like 24. Blow that shit.
Yeah.
Blow that shit up.
So here's oh, actually I should have the never put the it's got binocular. I'm just gonna put all this stuff down.
Yeah.
I'll grab it. Oh wow, there's small pieces in here. Wow. Grab all those out. And then let's see what else. Oh, we got instructions for John Matrix. And we got all the there's all the hands. Let me get the hands out. They're actually leaving the box.
Oh, you're actually taking them out now?
Yeah, taking them out. Yep. And of course, if you're a collector, even you save like the empty bags or whatever that came with the it was all the
Dude,
accessories
Pat, you
in
could say that about Retro too, because Retro's in the same position he is. He found a woman that lets him keep all his stuff, even though Sam tells him, I'm going to throw this shit out every single day and just get a rise. She says that, and we hear it on the mic when we're in conversation. Sam's like, I'm going to throw your shit out today. And he's like, I ain't touching my stuff, woman. Like, and he's like, oh, Sam, piss off. Like,
Well, God bless Mrs. D. I mean, she puts up.
I know.
I always say she puts up with me. So
yeah.
let me put all this stuff here, and I'll zoom in zoom in that way, I guess.
What? Canadian Spider-Man Pettis. This stuff would be worth leaving her for if she didn't like it.
Well, I have actually. I'll show the picture after. I actually have a shelf in our we have our kitchen's too small for a table, so we have like a family room that's off the kitchen. So we have our table, then I have like a shelf there that has I have this figure and some other stuff there. So I'll show you where that lives normally. But here's so these are detonators for the flame wars, so you can put in Matrix's hand. So you got little detonators here, that's here with the red light, and then I'm not sure what that is. Is it pin? That little piece here, I gotta look that up. It's like a little plastic piece. I'm not sure. That was in the box. And then, these binoculars are beautiful. With how detailed they are. Let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah, that's. So they've got a nice paint job. It's obviously, you can see that it's a toy, but it's pretty damn detailed. So. With the lights and the painting of the settings, and you can even read the setting there if my eyes are better. Let me see what it says. I get the loop over here. What does this say? It says you can read command, and it's 750, and it's got the logo of the company on it, so it's pretty. And you've got glass actually too, or I'm assuming it's plastic or glass. So it looks like, when you look through it. Let's see if I can look through it. So, yep. So it's all fun, fun stuff that they have here. Yeah, wife versus toys. Yep. So, yeah, who won? Yep, the wife wins, but thank God she's got a sense of humor and doesn't mind this stuff. She must like like me. So
Jed got himself taken out. He's put back in.
Oh, okay.
Said his doggy hit the button.
Yeah,
Doggy hit the button.
My pupper hit the button again. He came over and smacked it. So. No, he does that sometimes. When I disappear now, it's not because I want to. He comes over and just smacks it.
Yeah. Right.
So.
That's all right. We love your pupper.
Yeah, I know. I love him too. He's over there he went back down to sit down, so that's good.
So here's the.
I think he just wanted some love. He wanted a pet, and I gave him a hug and stuff. And he went to go lay back down.
So this is important. Arms must be lifted, positioned away from the body when lifting them up. So don't rotate his arms next to the body. You gotta turn the angle out.
He's got that jerking motion
They
thing
must have
there. You
broken.
know,
broken
he's got that.
Do not move the arms in their position close to the body because Arnold's biceps might break. I guess. Yep.
Yeah.
My arms will break.
So here's I should scan this in actually, so I have it. But here's the. I don't know how interesting this stuff is, but it shows you how to. How you had to assemble him to put his, to put his arms straight back, and that's what broke, I think, too. The straps on the bottom. I've got to see. Oh, sorry, guys. The straps right there on the front. I got to check either something broke or didn't work on that.
70 said she did watch Commando with me, although, so she's not a total lost cause. He's talking about his wife.
Yeah, Maureen has watched Commando with me too once. She'll watch it once. Yep. And then we got the 1911.
Yeah.
And then here's the satchel, which I never put out. So, but yeah, you equip it. Yes, you got the. Sorry, I moved that up there. You got the.
Wait, did you have to go through all this to figure out how to do everything to put it?
Yeah,
on?
so I never assembled this, but you put the Claymore mines in there with the detonators in the satchels. So that's what those bags are for. But I didn't want to lose the parts when they're on the shelf. So.
Well, after you do this, make sure you put everything back in there so you don't.
Oh, it's going back. Yep, it's going back.
I'm one of those paranoid collectors when I see stuff like that.
Yeah, I guess they're just showing you, and they're showing you what goes in the vest.
Yeah, I know.
What came?
But I don't want you to
yeah, I'm gonna put it back.
Jed, I lost a hand and I lost a. I'm like, oh, it's like, I told you to put that shit back in, brother. Dude, that tactical vest is awesome, though.
Yeah. That's very cool. Yep.
That's cool that they actually show you.
Well, they care about
their
they care about their stuff, so that's what's nice about it. So yeah, I'll make sure all that's back in and dusted. Just push these guys to the side here.
You must have changed the TARDIS now, master.
K9 would work with John Matrix.
Yeah, he would.
Blast them, K9. One of the things about that movie that struck me the last, seeing it in recent years is how that story is impossible today. Not just because they won't make it. Forget about why they won't. If he had a cell phone, everything he could not. And his daughter would have been dead if there were cell phones. She'd been dead in the first couple of seconds. He had to find some. You had to completely rewrite your story. You can't remake it yet because a lot of that early action of the film is predicated on him getting those guys before they can get to communications. The capacity to call and tell that he's decided not to go do the little mission they're trying to talk him into doing.
Yeah, because he's Sully. Is it Sully? I think. Yeah, he's running for the cell phone. The phone booth.
Payphone. Yeah.
Payphone. So yeah, you've got instant communication. So he would have been on the
today
on the payphone and. Yeah, there's so many movies. One of my favorite movies I got to do a review of is The Sure Thing with John Cusack and Daphne Nzwanga.
Mm-hmm. That's a good
Rob Reiner's movie. Oh God, I love that movie.
That's a good movie.
And if they had a cell phone, like half their worries would have been solved. And one of the punchlines is, back then you didn't have credit cards. Young kids didn't really have credit cards that often. She's like, they're trying to get into it's pouring rain. They're stuck out, like a shack by the road, and she's like, I have a credit card. And she's like, but but my dad said I could only use it if an emergency comes up, in a case of emergency. And then John Cusack is like, well, maybe one will come up,
Totally, just a different side of the times. That's a plot that would have to be it would not even be feasible in even a cheesy movie today.
Yeah.
Did you see what Canadian Spider? He's like, can I get this stuff anywhere now for less than $1 million? When and where did you get this stuff?
Yeah. So I'll show, I think you can get this guy for still maybe $250. I'll check Canadian Spider-Man, $250 to $300. I'm going to do an eBay search and show everyone. Yeah, I guess drink. You're saying drinker. If you're doing, he's talking
Yeah, he did
Commando.
Yeah, he
Commando,
did.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
he did.
Yep. Remember
I
I
love-
said
gotta
I'd
love
kill you last.
Drinker.
Yeah.
Drinker did a cool what's the Starship Troopers video too.
Yeah, but did he have a
Oh.
John Matrix with a canine figure?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
So Pat S is asking if you could have all the pre-1983 Micronauts, all the GI Joe figures. You could have one or two of no selling them. Which would you choose? Well, Micronauts, because I'm a little bit older. So GI Joe was I was in high school when GI Joe came out. Not that I don't think it's cool and appreciate it. There's some nice figures, but I remember I'm like, why the heck are they doing like mini GI Joe figures? And why does Marvel have a comic coming out? I'm like,
I was the same way.
the same way, right? Like, what the heck are they doing? Are they crazy?
I said, this is not G.I. Joe. What is this?
Yeah.
And look, I ordered the comic. I didn't order heavily on it. I didn't think, I just thought a few kids might want it, but I didn't really go heavy on the orders. And it sold well, but in normal stores and stuff, but in comic shops, a lot of the older readers weren't buying it.
Yeah.
And now I wish I'd bought 20 copies. How much?
Oh,
is
yeah,
that?
yeah.
How much is
Especially
that
number
going?
two.
Number 2 is worth more than number 1.
No, but back then it was traditional for number 2s, people that order a little bit less on them, and they always became a little bit more rare in the early marketing days of a series. Later, it's different. Number 1s,
yeah, twos were more rare than ones were.
but you weren't going to take as big of a shot on a 2 than you did on the 1 as far as specing it for the orders because in comic shops they were non-returnable. The direct sales comics.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So here, let's go to let's check out GI Joe here. GI Joe. I've got Comic Base, which is a great.
Hey, Canadian Spider-Man is like $250 more in Canadian. So he said it's like 500 Canadian, but it's $250 for us. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Wow.
Eric K, I never knew he owned a comic book store.
I didn't say that, did I?
I think that was just a nastier rumor or something.
I didn't actually say that. I was at that time. I was actually working for someone else's shop. It was way before I had my own.
So here's. Let me put that up. Yeah.
That man never cuts me any slack, does he?
No, Eric K never do.
He knows I love him anyway, though.
Yeah.
So if anyone needs a comic book collecting software, I highly recommend Comic Base.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
I
software.
used to use Comic Base on my computer, but
so they've got all the covers and they got so much stuff in there. Yep. So there's that cover is just so great. I mean, when I first saw it, I thought it was kind of, what are they doing? But it just all the action coming out of that.
There's a Treasury edition of that too. That's very, very rare. It took a friend of mine who collected every single Treasury edition, including the non-Marvel and DC ones. It was one of the last additions to his collection when he completed it very recently. It was real tough to get the Treasury.
How much is that now, Mark?
It says only $56. I'm surprised.
Now I have the first 10 issues, so
I'm surprised. Normally they show a box here, this history. Let's see if I right click on it and see if it. I went to the other screen here.
I only bought the first 10 issues and then stopped. I don't know why. So.
And the stories are pretty good, actually.
I know. I guess I might have just got deeply in the Fantastic Four and more deeply into Fantastic Four and stuff, I think.
At that point, I was getting, except for some of the mainstream comics, there were still some good mainstream, but that was at the time because I was just young. I was just getting into a lot of the independent comics and a lot of the. Mm-hmm. That was when the burgeoning direct sales independent market was getting huge, and there were a lot of great, comics outside of the superhero genre. And I love superheroes, but there was a lot of great stuff coming out back then.
Yeah, there was. So.
Yeah, so this issue we have 54. It's been pretty steady around 54, 55, $60. But I guess, of course, if it's graded or. So let's see. What I like about this, I can also go and order by prices.
Pat, stop lying. Wizard hasn't been around for how many years?
Well, actually, I don't. Yeah, when was that last issue?
Wizard's been gone for like a decade or so.
Well, it hasn't changed much in price. Yep.
Yeah.
But here, look at this. Issue 63, the third print, it's an alternative cover, I guess. Classic. That's not that old of an issue. It's worth $175.
Yeah, that's
The last.
something to do with the snake eyes issue or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
Something to do with him.
And then you got one final issue. Last issue published by Marvel Comics is worth quite a bit. That's worth $155. And the
Now-
giant size. There's the giant size. Yep.
Now IDW's reprinting this.
Yeah, they are.
Well, that's cool. That's the compilation book. Yeah. So wasn't this mostly Larry Hama?
Larry Hama
Was
stuff.
it-
Yeah.
Dude, I had
Is it
all the
Hammer or
G.I. Joe
Hama?
versus
Hama.
Hama. Yep.
G.I. Joe
Everyone's-
versus Transformers. Yeah.
Is this the one that's no number 21? Yeah, the
I think
silent.
this one with the silent
silent.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
$92.
No
Yep, silent issue. Yep, that's get that digitally if you can. Yep. It talks to the only comics I collected were Hustler and Penthouse. Yep.
The
Penthouse
only
comics are pretty good.
You see what Toxic Manfield? The only comics I collected were Hustler and Penthouse.
Remember in the early '90s, Toxic Manflu, that Penthouse came out with their own comics magazine. Did you get that?
Yeah,
one?
they
Penthouse
did.
Comics. I actually had those. Have them.
There's a
What-
Canadian
what-
edition for that 70s. Yep. So,
Canadian, why do you ask that for? Oh, he actually looked at my profile on Facebook. I was like, wait, let me add you. I just saw you come up. Wait, you're Steven on there? Canadian Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, I added Smallville High, so
yeah, so that's
Yeah.
that's pretty
let
interesting.
me add you, brother.
Well, here, let me show the. I'm going to show. Let's show some more of the toys here, and then we'll go show the interweb stuff.
He's like, did you go? Shh, I'll keep your secret identity secret.
So here's one of the Commando toys that came out with the movie. There were two different lines. There was a 6-inch line, and then a like a GI Joe kind of line, which I'll show you guys.
Yeah.
What you found, which is crazy, but the battery died on there, but that's okay. You can still the light, my light, that still works. But we're joking on Nick that it kind of looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger a little bit for the sculpt, but it's not a bad sculpt. I mean, for $10, probably was a $10 toy at the time. That's
That looks
pretty good.
Hammer, don't hurt him.
Yeah, almost looks like a bigger version of a Big Jim.
Yeah, so it's not bad. But of course, look at the difference in the vest. The grenades are molded. I mean, looks okay.
Yeah.
It's fine. You do have real pants at least. Like that's my trick fun tack to keep the figures to stand up, or that it's like that clay.
Dude, he's got MC Hammer pants on, man.
They're not exactly. It's probably like big gym pants or something.
Mm.
But it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not bad for toy as a collectible. Of course, and he comes with the Toxic. You probably want me to pull his pants down, right? He comes with Speedo.
A Speedo.
With
Would
Speedo.
you like to look at my Speedo?
Well, that scene where he gets off the plane and he's wearing the
Yeah.
Speedo and he's loaded everything.
Dude,
up.
look at it!
So we got.
Canadian Spider-Man said, Clobberin knows more about comics than I know about snow.
Well, you must not know much about snow, dude, because I know nothing about comics.
Mm.
So and then what I do too, we've got to have a Terminator figure to fight.
You the man, Canadian Spider-Man, who does whatever a Canadian Spider can. Nice. Why does that thing look like my exoskeleton?
Clobberin knows more about comics than Snorter Poopus knows about Sneal Slacks.
Well, I would hope so. I hope he knows very little about seal stacks. That's
So
what's
we got to do here.
that's wrong right there.
Go like this. Then I'll break this. Yep.
What, the snow you kind of snort, or the snow in the sky?
Almost had it. Come on, Arnold, you can grab it. There we go.
I know the white, yellow, and pink kinds. Really?
What?
So now you got to recreate the I lied, right? So that's the. Remember when I would kill you last, Terminator? I lied.
That's Arnold Inception right there.
I knew Sully was a Terminator.
So let me. I'm gonna share. We'll look at some of the old the toys that were out. So here's. So yeah, this is $350. This toy on eBay. Wow, rare find. So yeah,
was that one an official? Because I think I have that in one of my boxes put up.
Well, that's the toy I just showed. Yeah, that's that.
Yeah, I think I have one of those because I have a bunch of figures and stuff. I got it Pop Culture when I worked there. So
yeah. So it's got removable vest, Uzi, pistol, knife. It says $99 there. Wow, unless that couldn't have been original. I mean,
yeah, well, it won't.
I mean, the original price maybe it was originally the guy bought it for $100.
I got when I worked at Pop Culture, I got mine for $20. So,
but it's a pretty decent figure, yeah. So you get combat vest, cat firing grenade, combat knife. Yep. So Diamond Toy Makers.
Yeah.
Okay, so he pulled it. He did pull it off the. That's the pain with these boxes. If you pull it off, then you gotta try to reseal it. But you know.
Oh yeah, that was such a huge pain in the ass with those.
Yeah, you can. He did a pretty good job. Whoever took it off, but
yeah, but I still kept the backs and stuff. They did that with the He-Man action figures. Whenever you would get the He-Man, you would have the card, and the card was awesome. Even the back card in the front card and back card were awesome on the He-Man figures. I kept all my cards, even on my Joes. I kept all the cards. So my Thundercats, my Joes, my Transformers, all that shit.
No, this isn't bad. $35 from an estate sale.
Well, that's not bad. Is that uncarded or just
loose? Yep.
Did they have the card with it? Because I know some people.
No, it was just totally loose. Yep.
They sell the card along with the figure. So.
Yeah, like Star Trek, I kept. I kept all my cards for the Gallup figure set.
Your email, dude. Hit the XO.
Oh.
You don't.
Well, that's okay because that's my Mark D with the C email, so that's okay.
Oh, okay. We don't want you to dox your.
Thank you.
We don't want you to dox yourself for another stream, dude.
Yeah, that's my that's the account I set up for this channel. But thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
So this was a set of figures. I'll show you. You know, FigureRealm has it, but these came out. This was like the rated R figures for like a GI Joe knockoff. Yeah. That's supposed to be Arnold there.
Look at that.
So that's Matrix, like Chopper, Sawbones, Schwarzenegger. So they were kind of copying GI Joe. So so here's this is oh no, don't tell Mrs. D this. Sorry, Canadian Spider-Man, 750 smackerels.
Wow,
dude, look at that hentai. Look at that hentai figure.
Well, I guess I should put the.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, look at that.
So those are the photos from it, yep. Of course we just saw it, but yeah, that's so $750, yeah. So let me show so this is that figure loose. Let's see.
What is that in Canadian Spider-Man? Like 700 and 800 something almost with tax. That's as expensive as my car.
Yeah. It's a BigBadToystore. Yeah, so it was $250 originally. So here's the, official pictures for the set.
Oh, so it's sold out, so you can't get it no more.
Yeah, it's old. Yeah, because it's old now. So, but so yeah, that's the whole that's what comes with it, which we all just saw.
Mm.
Oh, the missiles. I guess I got to see if that shoots out like that. How that sticks out. Let me check that.
You don't want to lose those missiles, though.
Yeah. Got a shotgun, K-bar. Yes, this is all the official. When the toy came out, these were the the promo shots.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So the nice thing about this, I can see how everything goes together. So maybe I'll throw those binoculars on there. On the Uzi, he's got the Uzi over the back of the shotgun. Yep. So I took those out for Nick's stream. So maybe I'll throw those now that I see how they go on. I'll throw those on. Yeah. Well, I never. Well, of course they're behind the figure too. So. And then here's just another review. I'll put these all in the notes, but. So Pat S is saying, go to sold. Let's see, sold and complete. Said it's sold from the 3 to a ship in the last month. Yeah, I guess that's right, Pat. I guess that some people list things really high and think they're going to sell for a ton of money, and they're not. It's always what the buyer pays for it. Like
dude, that's Sarah Connor back there. You see that Sarah Connor back there?
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really nice. Yeah.
The Terminator. I mean the Predator back there too.
Yep. So this is Sideshow's website. Yep. How come I'm taller? Why am I taller on the right? Yeah. Yes, that's how the figure. I lost a hand. Give me a hand.
I give you a hand.
Yeah, all the shells came in there. You had to put them in the, so everything comes separately, which is really cool. So yes, I put all these articles. If you want to read about it, you can.
Hey, he said, Newbomb says, does Sarah Connor have a tank top option?
Yeah, but if you look at her the wrong age, she'll take you out pretty quick. Sarah Connor is in great shape. Yeah. Yeah, like comic books, the rumor is Clobby worked at a comic book store. So like, people come in all the time and like you were saying, like had a reprint or like, someone like, I have #1 of Star Trek. And I'm like, yeah, but this #1 came out last year. Or
Oh. Father Christopher he sold some comics this last Friday.
Yeah.
He didn't have the heart to tell him that he had a couple of reprints. I just couldn't do it. I was like, I can't do it, dude. He was so happy he got him.
Yeah, well, reprints are pretty nice, but yeah, just what happens if you think,
Yeah,
it sucks if you think they're worth, it's great to read and to have, especially if you got some great old comics you don't want to mess up.
Yeah.
But so this was an actual.
Thank God he said he wasn't gonna slab him, so I was like, okay, I'm not.
Oh
gonna
yeah,
say
keep him from slabbing him. Yeah.
Yeah, I was. If he would have slabbed those, I was like, okay, those are reprints.
Yeah.
But he wasn't. So
this was a 16-inch tall figure. That's cool, and it came with. So this was hysterical. So Nick, we were all joking with this. So kids, cut out and save Schwarzenegger Commando. He's got a grenade. His body's flying in the background. There's a guy with a knife about to stab him. It's like, this kids, cut out and save.
Hey, woman, hold this grenade.
Yeah, that's like. Yeah. So this is from the guys at FigureRealm. So that I put their link in, and they. If you want to, when you collect action figures, you can put all your figures into FigureRealm and track your figures and see what they're worth and trade them and collect them. And what's nice is they'll show you all these different figures, so you can see what's in the set. So back in the day before the internet, you'd have an argument with a buddy like, that there was whatever about there was a figure of Dr. Doom or whatever, and you're like, no, there wasn't. Yes, there was. So now it's a lot easier. Just go and check them out here. So there's that's just totally hysterical. So I guess there's a Matrix. 2 16-inch ones, the black box. And then this is the figure that I have without the box and everything we just looked at. But so it's this FigureRealm was great.
Did you see what Pat S said?
What do you
Will
say?
they ever make Arnold and Danny DeVito action figures from Twins?
Well, I'm sure Az and Gary could get some.
Yeah.
As in Carrie, I know, right?
That's a good. Well, there's a whole community, Pat S, of like people that make custom figures and they sell parts and buy. You know, if you can actually buy like just figure bodies and head sculpts and RMB. If you've ever watched any of his streams, was showing some of that stuff too, where he's
Oh yeah.
showing some of the sculpts and everything. So yeah, you can do all kinds of crazy. Well, I should say crazy, but amazing things if you do custom figures. So you could buy, I'm sure it's out somewhere there's a Danny DeVito head sculpt.
Holy
by the
crap,
body.
New Bomb. You see what New Bomb say? Ha, I just looked it up. There's a 1/16 scale Judgment Day
1/6.
Sarah Connor, Hot Toys, and a tank top.
There you go. Is it available or?
Yeah, is it available?
Yeah. So, well, Canadian Spider-Man, we did have the Danny DeVito figure as the Penguin, so I'm sure.
Yeah, we did. I have the Penguin figure.
Yeah.
So when
so
they
Eric
did Batman.
Eric K saying, too bad they never made Commando 2. So actually, I got a great story for that here. There's a link to a Google Doc that I posted in the show notes. So here's a whole article you can read about the Commando lost screenplay. So they were, because this movie did pretty well, so you would think, it was, prime for a sequel. So you can read this article about how how they were thinking about it and how they were going to make a sequel, and unfortunately, it never happened. So is Arnold on the set?
Hey, Mike, what was that movie that they said they were going to do in Masters of the Universe 2, but they made it into something else? We were talking about that on the Global Geek Gang. Well, they were going to do, I think it was you that we were talking. They said they were going to do Masters of the Universe 2, but they turned out that they couldn't do it and they just turned it into something else. Was it Cyborg?
I don't think it was me talking about that. I've heard things like that, but I'm not sure which film it was. But I've heard someone say that before, but I can't remember which.
Yeah, they
was.
were going to make a Masters of the Universe 2, but they turned out they couldn't get the rights or somebody didn't do it. So
they just switched it to something else. Yeah,
they switched it, and it was basically Masters of the Universe 2, but I don't remember what movie it was. But they named it something else. And it wasn't with him in it, so.
Well, I'm sure someone in the chat will like Google and find it. But
what movie was that? I've heard. I don't know if it's true or not. Maybe you're Tom.
Yeah, I don't know if it's true or not too, because I heard it was on one of the panels I was on this past.
Tom would
week.
know.
Yeah, Tom would know. I think that I don't remember where I heard it from because I've been on.
The New Bomb Turk is saying it was released in 2010. Not betting it's still in production.
Yeah, they're probably gone. I've been in like 20 different panels this weekend, so I don't remember.
What was interesting about this article, I'll read this part. For a while, there's a rumor circulating that the proposed Commando 2 would later go on begin John McTiernan's genre-defining Die Hard, a rumor that's not as groundless as it may appear. After all, Die Hard was co-penned by D'Souza, one of the preeminent genre writers of the era, and Arnie was originally considered for the lead after headlining McTiernan's previous blockbuster Predator, which we all love. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, McTiernan settled on a relative unknown named Bruce Willis, resulting in arguably the greatest action movie ever put to celluloid. Well, you could debate that, but it was an awesome movie. Willis was the antithesis of the markedly superhuman Arnie. The cynical charm and dry proletarian wit, forgiving a relatable character who would change the face of action cinema, eschewing macho invincibility for personality and catharsis. So strong were the rumors that this curious and highly entertaining tidbit would become carved in stone. The writer D'Souza would refute those claims outright, stating, "I don't know how this story started on the internet. It's completely wrong." Well, that's a shock. It's completely wrong. Die Hard is based on a novel called Nothing Lasts Forever by the author Roderick Thorpe, which is the sequel to his early book, The Detective. So, yeah, definitely. I've got that book and never read it. But, when Die Hard came out.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, as I say, when Die Hard came out, I'm like, if I want to go see that with the guy from Moonlighting, and Moonlighting was good, fun
I love
show.
Moonlighting. Yeah.
Moonlighting was fun, but like but the guy from Moonlighting is going to be an action hero.
Exactly.
And my buddy and college roommate is like, God, you got to go see this movie. It's like one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, you serious? He's like, get your ass to the movie theater now and go watch it.
Claude had to drag me to it because I loved Moonlighting, and when I saw this is what Rambo in a building with the Moonlighting guy, I don't think so. And I'm going to get in trouble with Eric K for this, but they were planning a surprise birthday party at my comic shop, and so Claude had to take me away, to keep, how you get taken away so they can set everything up. So he dragged me to go see it. I didn't want to go see it, and it was summer of '88, and loved it, of course. Loved it. Saw it over and over again after that. Yeah, but yeah, I loved Moonlighting, so I was pretty skeptical about Die Hard going into it.
What was that the Bruce Willis movie that was really bomb, but it was actually kind of
Hudson
good?
Hawk.
I liked
That
Hudson
movie's bad.
Hawk. I liked it.
Bad.
Especially when they did that singing scene and they're like walking along, going through, breaking into the building.
Oh boy.
I like Howard the Duck, so I like weird movies.
Canadian Spider-Man is spot on here. Die Hard is the greatest action movie ever. IMO. The number one Christmas movie ever. It's a Wonderful Life.
True.
I love
Canadian Spider-Man.
I love It's a Wonderful Life, but other than that, I agree with you.
Yeah, I agree with you, Canadian Spider-Man, brother.
Has anyone ever seen the Saturday Night Live skit on It's a Wonderful Life?
Yeah.
With where they take out Mr. Potter.
You know what Saturday Night Live episode that one aired on?
Was that
The Shatner one?
Shatner was on that one, right?
Yeah. The Get a Life.
Yep. And actually, I subscribed to Paramount, or NBC, and they don't have the whole episode on. You go to Saturday Night Live.
A lot of times they don't.
Yeah, they don't have the whole episode. Like, come on. Well, I actually own a bunch of SNL seasons. I think I own the first 5 seasons on DVD, which is good too, because once they take away some of those things,
butcher it.
Yeah, the politically correct. Yeah.
Well, dude, there's a sketch done by Christopher Walken in the '90s on Saturday Night Live as the guest, which was only run one time, never ever shown in reruns or on the DVD or any of that stuff. It was cut out of the episode because it was so offensive. And it was one that Claude and I quote all the time. He's playing sort of a like a Geraldo type of talk show, one of those type of talk show hosts, like a Sally Jeffrey talk show host.
Yep.
And he's talking to these. I don't think I'm going to say some of the stuff he said on your show.
You got to be careful. Yeah.
He's talking but they're a bunch of large women, and they're
dimensionally challenged.
It's
dimensionally challenged.
Even for back then, I guess they considered it offensive because he improvised a certain word that you could tell wasn't really supposed to be said, meaning Christopher Walken. I'll tell you about it later. But anyway, I think we finally tracked it down on some really crappy copy on one of those, not like Daily Motion or one of those type of services. So you could find
like a VHS copy or something.
A really bad copy. I don't even think you can find it on YouTube. I'll have to get, but it was called the Connie Stinson Show. It's like a little one of their little spoofs, and it's oh my god, it's so quotable and so funny. But we quote it because we watched it over and over again. You can't get it.
You can't get it. Yep.
Cut it off. I'll have to tell you about it later. You'd love it.
Yeah. See, that's we got to worry about censorship. Yeah.
It's so funny. Christopher Walken was a funny mother.
Yep. So, a nasty habit spreading rumors. Clobby owned a comic shop. Yep.
Eric K. goes.
Eric Erlanek. Yeah. So, Under Siege. Die Hard on a boat with boobs.
Did you see Eric K's like, Jed, you're kidding. You're one of them too. I'm surrounded by the cabal.
Yeah, Erica Helena, she was on Baywatch. Which,
she was.
Which NBC, cancels all the good shows like Star Trek, Baywatch, which went on to become the most popular show in the world at one point. It's like, who's going to cancel a show with girls in bikinis saving guys?
Do you know on Pluto TV, they remastered all the Baywatch episodes and they got their own channel on Pluto TV now.
There you go.
Wow.
You heard it from Jed. As a Baywatch TV, but like in college, like you're in the Northeast, it's cold in the winter. Like, guys, Baywatch is on Saturday night at 8:00. We can't get to the beach. Yep.
Dude, did you ever watch Baywatch Nights?
That was
Oh, that
horrible.
was
That was
bad.
when he was the
So
detective.
bad, but it was
Bad.
hilarious, dude.
That was
All of a sudden,
so
hysterical.
bad.
you had the David Hasselhoff character from Baywatch having like X-Files type adventures and crap, fighting monsters and shit. I swear to God.
Yeah.
It didn't last long, but it was so freaking stupid. Baywatch was stupid enough, but at least they had bikinis. Because even on
Yeah.
Baywatch, he did some crazy crap. Like all of a sudden, he was like this badass commando dude who could kick everybody's ass. You know, the Hasselhoff character.
Yeah.
But on this one, he was fighting monsters and stuff.
Wait, Mike, did you ever see
we
the
got
one
Wake
when
down-
the
Wake
werewolf?
downstairs, so hell, Wake.
Yeah, I think that I didn't watch it that much,
Did-
but I saw enough of it.
There was a werewolf episode that was hilarious.
Oh God, it was so silly.
Hey, Wake Down, what's up, brother?
Yeah, wake down.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer we'll go, but yeah, glad you're here. We're having fun. So,
Pluto
fucking Baywatch
TV.
nights.
Pluto TV has classic Doctor Who,
Yes, it does.
and so I
Really?
watch that all the time on Pluto TV.
It has
so.
MST3K, Rift Tracks channel,
They have Three's Company,
Lot of-
Carol
yeah.
Burnett Show,
Johnny Carson.
like
You know what's
all
weird?
that stuff.
You know what's weird on there though? They have a
Mm.
Dallas Cowboys cheerleader channel, and they only made like a couple of those TV movies. They've run them forever.
Nonstop.
Well, they're still running them because they're on like
Yeah, but how many could there have been? I don't remember them being. more
there's
than a
like
couple.
seasons of them, dude.
No, it wasn't a series. It was a TV. It was just TV movies.
No, this is a TV series. It's the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders
it's not the
every
one-
year. No, it's not.
okay.
Yeah.
It's not those old movies. in
There's a
80s,
ton
70s.
of them. Yeah,
Wow.
it's not. It's the recent ones too.
Okay, doke. That's well, that I can understand it. But I like Pluto TV something.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, you can get all this stuff now for free, right? With
Yeah.
commercials.
Yeah, commercials, but yeah.
It's not bad.
commercial.
Yeah. Yeah, so Erica and Elena, when she came out of that wedding cake and Under Siege.
Oh my God! I was like, yes.
Yeah.
I stood up. I was younger, and I got up in the theater. I was like, yeah.
Can I show that now? No. Let's see. But yeah, so that was classic. Yeah, but yeah, let me read. So this part of I'll just read this little sentence here. So there was clearly it was logic to a sequel. As Anderson saw our hero jump hundreds of feet from a plane in a shallow puddle and taking an entire army single-handed with only a smattering of rose bushes for cover. So yeah, I mean Arnold jumps out of that plane, on takeoff, and you see he goes like straight down, but plane's got to be going at least 150, 175 for takeoff speed. So it's like, and he lands in like a puddle. It's like
That was hilarious.
that was hysterical. Yeah.
Where I
He's
going to
Arnold,
land
super.
in this puddle?
So then here's all these other figures that they had too with the 6. These were like GI Joe figures. So there's what's this guy called? Leadhead. I guess there were 2 teams. So there was the Commando team, and there was a bad guy team. I forget what they were. Forget what they're called. So you've got Leadhead. So Matrix, Spikes, and Blaster were the C team, the Commando team, and then you had the bad guys: Psycho, Leadhead, and Stalker.
I only bought Matrix. That's the only one I bought. So
Like these must be worth,
I have them up in
must be
one of
worth
my
something.
boxes up there in the closet. So
So here's Blaster. He's a good guy. So I guess they were trying. Maybe they were thinking about making an animated.
yeah, well, I
Animated
think
cartoon,
if I remember right, they maybe did a couple episodes and it was it. I'm not sure.
I couldn't find anything that showed there was a cartoon. But you could.
But
it looks like they were trying to make
because
one.
I saw something at a comic convention one time, in the middle of the night when you go to the video room, and I saw like an episode, but it was the only episode I've ever
Or it could have been.
seen.
Maybe it was a pilot. Maybe it was a pilot.
I think it was a pilot, but they did it. It was a Commando cartoon, and it's the only one I never saw it on TV. I just saw it at a comic convention in the middle of the night because I would just. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, we got Eric K, of course, with the great fact check here. So yeah, so I was close, but yeah, 747, 160 knots or 184 miles an hour. So you hit the water at 184 miles an hour.
Hey,
it's not going to look good.
yeah. Pat S. My closet is full of He-Man, Thundercats, Transformers, my comics, and all my other stuff.
Did you have
My
a
whole
TARDIS
closet.
store painted on there? Yep.
No,
That's what my friend did for his closet. He painted a TARDIS.
Yeah.
He loves Doctor Who, so he painted a
Yeah.
TARDIS door on his
It's
closet.
got all my geeks. Yeah, it's got all my geek stuff and all my comics in there. So I have a very small room, so I had to pack everything into the closet. So, but it's a big closet though. So,
What's the land speed of a swallow? African or European? We all know what that's from. I actually have a T-shirt from that. That's awesome. So most people don't get it. Yeah. Yeah. So then they have here's Matrix here. So you had the Matrix figure. Obviously, it's six. 3 3/4 GI Joe scale. But it's just hilarious that they had these. I mean, it's just Oh, here's the whole team. Yeah, with four guys. Yep. But I mean, here, kids, let's have a violent R-rated movie, and here's some toys that go with them.
Well, they were trying to do all these things, and this was out in '85. So remember, in '85, they were trying out all this new stuff for the kids' cartoons. So
when was G.I. Joe out? We just looked at the comic. Was it just
it was think '82. I'm not sure. So obviously G.I. Joe had success. Yeah.
So
yeah, and then so they said G.I. Joe had success, and it went on, and then that's when you started seeing all the weird stuff. Yeah,
Sawbones.
So,
Look at this figure.
Yeah,
it's like the purple. This polka dotted man.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then
poor little Otisburg.
Spec.
Sawbones.
These figures are hysterical.
It's like the Bucky O'Hare action figures too. So and all this other stuff. There was just a lot of like from '85 to '95. There was a lot of weird stuff coming out. Like within that 10-year period.
Yeah.
You had Bucky O'Hare. You had the Commando action figures. You had sewer sharks. You had all this weird stuff that came out, and some stuff that didn't even make it. So
Yep.
that came out for a little bit, and then the TV series bombed so hard they took it off TV.
Yeah, then it's gone.
But they still had you. If you were lucky enough, you got some of the figures and stuff. Oh, it was in no, I think it was in Nevada that they buried all the. I'm not sure, but they if you want to look that up, there's a documentary where they actually went and unburied all the ET Avatar games. Atari games. From
Atari
the
games.
80s.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
It's an actual documentary that they actually went and dug them all up. So
here's the Nika Commando figure. I'll show that too, but I found a couple of
NECA.
websites.
They're terrible.
NECA, they're horrible figures. Yeah.
Canadian Spider-Man. Canadian Spider-Man said, "I chat with all of you more than with my mom."
Well, I don't know if that's good. You should talk to mom.
Talk to your mom, man. Yeah, it's badass. It's true. Go look up the documentary. It's on the internet, so somewhere.
Was it a Hulu or was it on?
Yeah. Was it Hulu or Netflix?
And it was paid. Microsoft actually paid for it too. Microsoft paid to make the documentary, so because it showed up on Xbox Live first. So
the funny thing when you said NECA, growing up, our business, we made tools for tools for electricians. So we'd go to the NECA show every year as National Electrical Contractors Association. So we always called it NECA. So I saw NECA figures at NECA. I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on? When did they get into that business? But so that's that figure line there, and I think they have the. It's definitely not as good as the Hot Toys figures. So yeah, you've got then here's like people making custom figures. So you could buy it on eBay. So it's different. You know, there's all different kind of. You know, I should Google that to see, like Pat S said, see if there's a twins action figures. Yep. And then
No
they've
problem,
got
Pat S. That is an awesome one, though.
yeah, this is a great the Bill Finger documentaries.
It was really
must watch.
amazing.
Yeah, it was really good.
That's must watch. Yeah.
Oh, dude, look at that Lone Ranger figure. I want to see. Oh, that's the Army Hammer. No, don't look at that one.
Yeah.
No, that's Army Hammer.
So here's another. So I guess you can find them without clothes for $10.
Hello, ladies.
Let's see, Commando action. I'm
He's
just gonna do
Commando, actually.
he is actually Commando. So here's a set. Well, look at that. Wow, $170 pre-owned, obviously. Let's zoom in. So they got the whole set. So these guys. Oh, and he's even with half a leg, he's still going for 170. But yeah, so it's
because
didn't sell that well. Yeah,
they're super hard to find now, though.
yeah.
So,
No, I'm sure. Yeah, it's got to be.
like Pop Culture, where I worked at Pop Culture, we had like somebody brought in one day. I was there at the store, and this guy brought in like 6 boxes, and they had like 4 full sets of the Commando figures. I had some old school 1977 carded Star Wars. It had Star Trek the Motion Picture figures in there and a bunch of other stuff.
Yep.
So yeah, we were set.
Yeah, sets like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like here's someone selling. You can buy a pistol made for the figure. I guess maybe it didn't come with this gun, or it doesn't have this gun, so you can add it to the figure. So there's all this secondary aftermarket where you can buy different weapons and toys and things for your figures. So
It was awesome hanging out with you, Canadian Spider-Man, brother.
take care, Kane Spider-Man. Awesome to
All
see
right,
you.
buddy.
Be
Be
good,
good,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, take care, brother. Sleep good.
Pat S. Yeah. Nika figures. Leave him in the box so maybe the arm won't fall off. Yeah. So this is retro blasting territory with all the the accessories and the figures. I love what he does with his figures, and he changes it. Yeah.
You gotta watch out for all those figure purists that they're like, oh, you can't make stuff for it.
Reprobe.
Yeah, they do.
Yep.
They hate that. They hate that when
Repros,
he
yeah.
does that. Yeah.
Yeah, see, like Matrix didn't come with this gun. I mean, you have plenty of weapons and the kit, but if you wanted to add this, maybe use this in the movie. I can't remember. It looks like a Beretta to me.
Dude, that clip is awesome.
Look at the clip there. Yeah, look at that. Yep.
The clip looks like a real clip.
Yeah, so $12 you can buy it. I mean, that's pretty awesome. Yep, you can buy all these for your 1/6 scale figures. You buy this whole set of weapons if you want to deck them out, which is pretty. Only $12. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, God, they look pretty nice. I mean,
Yeah,
let's see
that's a nice rifle.
I thought I saw a Swiss rifle for a second. What was that? No, it's a bolt action. That's not a straight bolt. But yeah, it's amazing what you can find these days with the internet and eBay. And
Dude, I love going on there. I'm like looking for stuff.
yeah, so we just look at the NECA figures. So
Oh, look at that tiny chest set right there. You see that?
yeah, so yeah, it's pretty wild. So yeah, so that figure NECA is selling for $300 on eBay. Yeah.
Pat S said, Mark, 3D print me a Ray Dong Chom from the movie The Fly the Seaplane.
Yeah. Right. So let's see how much Hot Toys Commando figure. Let's see.
Good night, Toxic Man Flu. See you later, brother. If I don't see you,
yep.
if I don't see you this week, I'll see you Friday on
Yeah,
Foul Ball. Okay, brother.
Thank you for being here, TMF. Yeah, let's go high to low. That's the best. Wow, 700, 800. I mean, some of these prices are obviously crazy,
Wow.
but
Yeah.
680.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Pat
Dude,
S asked,
look at
would I
those-
part? Would I part with? I don't know. This is one of my like. I keep saying it's like we're teasing Clobby on the your top 10 Star Trek episodes or top 25, and everything was in. Lord LT was teasing me. I was like, I keep saying like I've got like 10 things I would never sell. I don't know. That list keeps getting bigger, but
I would not sell that.
I just love having this. Yeah.
Yeah, I would not sell that.
Tanta. Yeah. Lone Ranger.
Look,
Yeah.
there's
That looks pretty
5.
good though. Wow. I mean,
Oh,
that looks
yeah.
great. God. I mean,
The lower you go down, let's see what the lowest
that trying to
price.
care. I know people hate that movie, but that scene with that last scene with the railroad and everything, that was an amazing scene.
Which movie?
Lone Ranger with the Army Hammer.
Who could
But
think of
that scene was amazing. Though the way they put that
I
scene
like
together.
the one with Clayton Moore in the 80s.
We got a nude. We got a commando there. What? Happened to his clothes? Hot Toys. Where's his clothes?
He's like, hello, ladies.
Well, actually, if you do completed, let's see if you do completed. See what completed items. Let's see. Is that's Hong Kong? But anyway, you get the idea. I guess it. I have it because I bought it because I love the thing. So not because of not because I wanted to make money on it. It's the same with comics and toys and I don't think I've ever bought.
Wait! That picture, it looks like he's patting himself on the back. Do you see that picture right there?
Which one? The
when you go back to the other picture that we just had on the other screen.
Oh, here, yep, yeah, with the two together, yep.
Yeah.
So we'll just go for a few more minutes here. But I just want to show you guys where I would send this. I tweeted this out. That's a joke, the I lied joke with Commando and the Terminator. And then that's how the figure came. We kind of saw this, but as I was unboxing him, I took pictures just to have it, and that's when I set him up. And of course, he's held up. I'll show you. There's a right between the legs. He's held up there, not too comfortable. So, and then this is where he lives on the shelf in my family room. So Eric K is saying no one has done a review watch party of Cliffhanger. Hey, it's another good idea for Nick Weiser.
Cliffhanger it's pretty good. I like that movie? Okay. It has some good parts in it.
Well, that opening is terrifying.
That opening to Cliffhanger is just
a BAM action figure.
So this is my small scale Bones, and then this is a Wolverine. It looks kind of like old, from Days of Future Past, but technically it's not. But I bought it because I don't know. I think it was what the heck was it from? Was it from an X2? I can't remember what the.
Well, yeah, maybe it's from like the X2 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was X2. Sure. Yeah, I can grab it and look at it. Yep, this is my Batman.
It does look sort of like Days of Future Past in a sense.
Yeah, I think that's why I bought it. But I think I'm going to grab it. Hold on, let me see.
I want to beam active detachable every body part.
Yeah, so it's actually Earth X.
Oh, Earth X. I mean, not.
Wait. That's Old Man Logan, isn't it?
No, it's Earth X. It's different. I was saying X2, but I meant Earth. I always say that instead of Earth X for some dumb reason.
We did
Earth X was. We both got it.
We both did the same thing, and I didn't own a comic book store.
Yeah, you didn't. But you own more figures than anybody else who ever lived. So. Earth X. Okay.
but I thought it looked like
Oh
Old
wait,
Man
Earth X wasn't. Oh,
Alex
yeah,
Ross.
Alex
wasn't it?
Ross.
Yeah,
and, Jim
I got
Kruger.
mixed up on that one. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it wasn't really all that. I never really got into that comic that much. Did you like it,
I
Mark?
read the whole
I
thing.
thought it was
Yeah.
okay. I think it was great, but I just love that design of Logan, so I thought that was cool. And then, but it wasn't. Yeah, it was kind of. There was a lot of hype over it. It was going to be this great new thing, and then it wasn't. Yeah, yeah, badass at the BEM. Yeah, so Arnold lives here next to Captain Kirk, and that's that guy actually talks. So you push the button on the chair. Just this is fun, just showing my stuff. This is actually a Gilera set. 4-cylinder, the Gilera Quattro, and they won like every race in the 50s. It was a 4-cylinder inline 4. Of course, I'm getting into motorcycle territory for anyone who's a motorcycle fan, but the Honda CB 750 copied the engine that's in this motorcycle. So my dad, he raced the Gilera in Switzerland. He had the single cylinder, but that's an incredible motor. It was like the Ferrari of motorcycles, but unfortunately they stopped racing in 57 and they never got into racing and never achieved that glory again. And then Did
you say that Kirk talks? Mine like that in this chair doesn't talk. Is this a different one?
Yeah, I'll grab it. Yeah, but it talks.
Okay, maybe I got a different one then.
You push the buttons on. This was an Amazon exclusive, I think.
Okay, my chair just doesn't do anything but sit there. Got that and Pike.
Yeah. So the batteries went bad on me on this toy.
No, that's cool. I was just asking. You don't have to play it.
No. But I was mad because then I cleaned it up and I fixed it. So once in a while, sometimes it works, sometimes it does. But it's cool. It just gives you all the Kirk. You got Kirk talking with the lights. It's really cool. There's the Ferrari, GT. Obviously, Ford Ferrari. That's a slip. I'm a Ford guy. Ford GT. James, if you've seen the movie, yep. That's for Scalextric. So I have all the Scalextric tracks.
Mm-hmm.
That's the James Bond Corgi, the classic with the ejection seat and the machine guns. And there's another Scalextric from Cars. There's the Pinewood Derby car that I won back in the 70s, and a couple of my son's Pinewood Derby's cars that I made for him. So we've got this shelf that Mrs. D puts up with. So I've got also some old Corgi, La France. My grandfather gave me those fire trucks, which I love. And of course, you guys have seen the Batmobiles. I got to do an episode on this toy. I had that toy as a kid, and
wait, isn't that the Tonka one?
This is actually not a Tonka. These are Corgis, and this was like a limited British line. And they're like a whole Formula One set, so my dad got it for me, I think. And I have the picture like when he gave it to me.
I was looking at the fire engine. I thought that was the Tonka one.
Yeah, those aren't Tonka. They're Corgis, and they all work and they go up and down, and they're really cool. And then this one I found on eBay years later. This Ford car, and it was really tough to find. I kept trying to find one, and it was like one of those things I had to have like a perfect one. I've still got mine, which is a little messed up. I should restore it. Some parts are broken. So I have to do an episode on that, but I got to restore the old one I had. But it's like, I couldn't believe I found, on eBay, I'm like, you have this, you're like, I got this in the 70s. Who the heck is going to have this? And you can find it on eBay. So it's amazing. Yep. And that's the figure. Yeah, these are the pictures we saw before, but so it's fun. It's just fun to share all this stuff with everyone, and glad everyone wants to hang out and see these things. Yeah. So here's the Earth X Wolvie from that shelf. So so here's the Logan from Earth X. Yep. Yeah, you wonder if they made it look like Days of Future Past,
Well,
on purpose.
that was them in the future. Wasn't that the alternate timeline, or was that them in the future?
I think that was them in the future, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought it was them in the future.
Let me Google it.
After the Terrigen Mist got released in the whole world, so everybody got like a little bit more messed up.
Yeah, so they're saying, yeah, you're right. Yeah, so dystopian future for Marvel, because we really need another dystopian future in the comics in 1997. Yep. Yeah, so their powers have become commonplace. Yeah, everyone had powers, right? Yeah.
Yeah, everybody got it's because of the Terrigen mists. So.
Yeah, the celestial egg. Yep, you're right. Yep.
Yeah. I have the whole run, so
The run of which one again?
Earth X.
The Earth X one? I
14.
just couldn't get into that one.
Yeah, I well at the end, the first few issues are cool, but then when you get to the middle of the issues, it drags out, but then it gets good again near the end. So that the middle issues are just it's like going through and it's very slow and they're just blabbing on forever and there's no action and just
Yeah.
But when the middle and the beginning and the end were pretty good. So
That cover's cool. Yeah.
Well, yeah, Alex Ross did the covers.
Yeah.
And some of the interior, I don't know how much of the interior actually did. I mean, a lot of it, he just mostly did covers, I think. He had a lot of different guys doing stuff like that. But Jim Kruger's a good writer. I mean, yes, Pat S. Dude, yeah, I do remember those.
Yeah, those are crazy. Yeah.
I do remember those.
So after killing Red Skull, Captain America quits him. Yeah, so we don't want Captain America killing Red Skull. You know, it's like that's what all these. You know, I guess it's an alternate universe, but
yeah, it was an alternate, and then there was
they don't like it.
There was a sequel to that, and a bunch of other stuff.
Loki tricked Odin into changing Thor into a female.
Yeah,
Discovers an elaborate celestial manipulation on a cosmic scale. Yep. I mean, cool ideas, I guess. But yeah, I think I'm getting so old now I can't remember if I read it or I think I read it. Yeah. But yeah, it's the artwork. Yeah, Alex Ross's artwork is so awesome. Yeah,
he does awesome artwork, but on the other hand, what at least me and Mike have said before, it's just
he's we won't go into what he is. He's a total total one.
Well, it's tough. Sometimes you got to separate the art from the artist, I guess.
Yeah, that's the reason why I love his art, but I can't stand him as a person. So
same here.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, guys, it's been awesome. Awesome hanging out with everyone. I appreciate you indulging me as I show more of the collection. And I guess actually I gotta coming up. I gotta do a stream on Thursday night for my birthday. So Mrs. D is actually out of town. So I'm gonna be solo.
Boys' night out on Thursday.
Boys' night out on Thursday. I don't know. Is there a Green Lantern movie to go see? That's what my friends always tease me about. Gotta invite Ash over.
Wait, are we gonna talk about the Green Lantern movie on Thursday?
Well, I always use now I got to see what movies are playing now. But I always my buds we'd always go see like for your birthday. You'd always go see a movie, right? If there's a cool Avengers was out or whatever. Summer, whatever was out in the summer. Usually there was some kind of blockbuster. Like, yeah, let's go grab dinner and a movie, hang out, and come back and drink some beers and just relax. But God, I don't even know what movies are even out right now, right?
There's really it's just all reruns and stuff. There's no new movies out.
No, they've got. I think they actually do. It depends on where you are, but I don't know if you have them in your neck of the woods, but I keep seeing that there are new ones out there, like that. Was it Quiet Place 2 and things like that?
There is that, but in the movie theaters
in the Heights.
Here.
Okay, yeah.
Nothing I want to see, but
there's only a few selective new movies, and the rest are stuff that they brought back to rewatch.
No, there ain't nothing I want to see, but I mean, there
ain't nothing I want to see.
Mamma Mia is playing. Let's see, Cruella, Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard.
Yeah,
Rabbit too. Yeah. No, but it's like, it was always fun having a summer birthday. And there was always something good to see.
But this summer, it ain't going to be anything, brother.
Yeah, Fast and Furious 9 is out. Is that out here now or no?
Boy.
Yeah, that's out
probably,
here.
Yeah. So I'll do a YouTube stream and hang out.
Yeah, we'll just do a YouTube stream and bullshit. So
Yep. Oh, hell, Polly's Minion. Yep. Oh, we're just closing.
Yeah.
We're just closing up, but
I mean, Pupper.
Glad to have you here. Yep.
Hey, we should talk about Wrath of Khan.
we could do. Well, no, I don't. Mike is doing his show on Saturday, so I don't want to preempt that. But I think I'll do.
It's up to you, man. But
no, but I want to do. I'd like to do like a collectible show on that. Just and then you could come on, maybe Mike and Raquel or after, and I got to get all my collectibles together for Wrath of Khan. So.
oh yeah, cool.
Whatever. We'll do something for your birthday, brother. Okay.
Yeah, I got so many Wrath of Khan. I gotta pull them out of the.
Global Geek Gang. We're gonna now that I know, we're gonna happy birthday to death on that one. Bro.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That'll be fun. Yep.
you already set him up. So he's gonna have 2 streams. So
Yeah. Can never have two. You can never have two streams a day is okay, right? What's the record? Yeah.
I've done like 8 streams in a day one time. Like and the other day I did 5 6 streams. So
Yeah.
I'm getting kind of popular.
So and Cardinal Sen, our buddy Cardinal Sen, does the 12. I guess he does 12 hours of streaming. And is it Sunday night? He does 12 hours. I can't remember when he does.
I don't know how long he does it today, but
he does
today. But yeah, I couldn't.
God bless him. Yeah, he's the Rock. Yep.
Well, after 6 hours today, I tapped out. I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah.
And Steven went on to do 2 more. So Steven did 8 hours, and then he went back on to do some more games. So I don't think he's probably on still.
God bless him. Yep. Carpal tunnel syndrome. Yep.
So me and Steven have done at least, me and Steven have done at least 10 hours of streaming today.
God bless you.
Combined, we done like 20 hours of streaming combined today.
Yeah. All right, so let's. I guess we got Global Geek Gang coming up on Thursday. Mike, you have your show tonight, right? And you want to mention that?
For you, it is Monday now, isn't it? Monday night.
Monday night for me. Yep.
Yeah.
Monday night, Mark C. Comics Talk, 8 p.m. Central. Yeah, Loki, as in Stone Loki, will be on there. We will talk about all things Loki, the character, history, thing like that, and maybe even that whatever TV show. And then
the new TV show, yeah.
Tomorrow night, Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Central. I will be hosting the comic book Loki's, even though he doesn't like when I call it that. Loki's comic book round table. Yeah. So there you go.
And we'll both be on there.
Both who's both?
Shut you psychic. Go on.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, Mark and I will be on there.
Oh, cool. Yeah. It's my birthday week, so I'm getting invited on right now. Yeah.
You are invited on, actually. Yeah.
Oh, sure. I'd love to be on. Yep. That'd be great. Yep. I've got scout meeting.
Can't make it. I tried to invite.
Oh, shut up.
What's that? You got a scout meeting? You said
till 9 o'clock Eastern, but yeah, then I can hop on. Yep. Or it usually ends before that, but
you said 9 Eastern.
9. Oh yeah. Oh, you started Monday night. You started at 8, right?
That's Monday night. But
Monday night.
On the comic book roundtable on Tuesday night, which you're invited on that one.
Oh, that one. Yep. Okay, I'm getting my days mixed up.
That's 7, so 8 your time.
Yeah, I'm okay for that. Yep.
Wait.
It's late here. Yep. So, so everyone's checking.
Are you doing the over the top too?
Yeah, I'll ask Nick Weiser. I'd love to be on that.
And Nick said I could come on there too. So I was
I'll do the round table. Yes, I don't know over the top as well as I know Commando, but maybe I'll hop on that after. Yep, after I'll go on comic round table. I got choices.
I tried to invite Jed, but he couldn't make it. So
shit!
So I'm Over the Top is it's a crazy movie. It's
dude, I love Over the Top.
Yeah. So
I pull my head to the side.
So thanks everyone for listening, and Jed, you can catch Jed's everywhere, so you'll see him on all those things. You'll see him on those things we mentioned, and I'll be on comic book roundtable. I haven't been on that yet, so I'll also be on that on Tuesday night.
Be me, Mark, and him all there. So.
That'll be fun. Yep. And Thursday, look out for the Global Geek Gang and for a special birthday stream. So
on Sunday, we don't know what we're doing. Oh, just a second. We might do a special stream on Tuesday for the Nintendo conference. I don't know. We're gonna plan it, but we might do a special E3 Nintendo thing. Okay, I gotta see if I can do it, but if not, Yeah, I'll let you guys know. Okay, so just letting you guys know.
Cool. So I got to learn how to do. How do I turn the background off on StreamYard? Here, let's see.
Oh, you don't.
How do you turn? How do you
Just
turn? How do you turn it so you don't have cameras on? How do you do that? Yep.
What do you mean? So you don't have a camera on?
Well, if you don't have any avatars on, I'm learning this stuff now. See, I know how to do it on OBS. Yep.
Well, you talking about turning your camera off?
No. Just you just want to show the background and not show anything else.
Oh, you have it. Well, I don't have it in front of me, but you have little bars under the screen.
Yeah.
Different types of formats.
Go to the side one where it's just the Go to the side one where it says the things on the side in the big picture. There should be like little bars right there. Hit that one all the way on the side.
Oh, it's not letting me show just the background. That's weird.
Maybe
you have to take. Oh, you got to
probably do an overlay for that.
Yeah, you need to do an overlay for
overlay.
that.
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah. See, I'm learning this stuff, but all right. Well, that's good. Let's get out of here. It's late.
All right, man.
Michael, show me. All right, we'll play this outro here. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Appreciate everyone for watching. It's been awesome. Take care. Good night.
Take care, everybody.